Hi there, this is Goku, and on this channel we talk about poker and ideas that can improve your life. So if you're interested in that, please go ahead and click the subscribe button because I'll be honored to have you here. In this video we're gonna talk about another hand. This hand happened on 888 Poker in a multi-table tournament. And this is a late phase of the tournament. The blinds are 20-40k with ante 5k. Our hero has ace-5 suited in the... Well, this is a 7-handed table, so this is not really under the gun +1. It's more like a middle-ish position, I'd say, probably. But yeah, our hero sits on 881k stacks, so that's 22 big blinds. We have the biggest stack on the table is 1.3 mil. There's 1.1 mil and 850k, 700k, and two shorter stacks. One has 300k and the other one has 385. So let's see what happens. The action falls to us, and with ace-5 suited, we decide to open it up, which is fine, I guess. This is 7-handed ace-5 suited from, under the gun +1 is not a bad open, I guess. It's quite on the looser side, but I'm totally fine opening ace-5 suited from time to time in this spot on a 22 big blind stack. The table seems quite tight, maybe except for the cheap leader, or actually the biggest stack on the table. So we might as well open it, and we can see that the action folds to the big blind, who decides to complete, and we see a flop of king deuce 7 with 2 hearts. So we flop a nut flush draw, and as you can see, the pot is 223, and we've got 800k effective stack behind. So this is a good spot to just try and get it all in. With the nut flush draw and in the late phase of the tournament, I would say we got some backdoor straight draws as well. And let's see what happens. The big blind checks, and we continue for a third of the pot, which is fine. Actually, it's a nice play. We keep a lot of his weaker hands in the pot, like sevens or maybe weak kings, or maybe even pairs like sixes or fives. And we build a pot, so that's good. The villain calls. I think when the villain calls here, he's definitely got something. There's not many draws that he can have, so he will have mostly flush draws. He will have a lot of kings, probably some sevens. If he had a hand like a set or 2 pair, I think he would raise it and we would get it all in here. So at this point I would put him on a mid strength hand. And let's see the turn. The turn is a 6 of spades, and the villain checks to us. I think this is a spot where you must bet with a nut flush draw. I don't think it's it's a good idea to check behind here, because if we miss the flush, we basically given up on the hand. And the villain has shown weakness for the second time. He's checked to us for the second time. Even if he has a hand like King Queen or King Jack, he's probably not willing to go all the way with it. If he checks twice here, maybe he is. We cannot obviously know that, but he still has a fair bit of flush draws, and hence he's willing to pay one more bet but fold on the river. So while the check here might not be the worst play, because maybe we don't want to go broke with just the nut flush draw here every time. But mostly I would bet here, and I would bet like 65% of the pot, or maybe like a 250k, something like that. Maybe a little smaller to make a good river bet as well. But let's see what what the hero does. Hero bets 204k, which is slightly above 50%. So this is fine. Leaves us 520k behind. So a nice bet for the river. And let's see. Yeah, the villain calls, which is fine. So there's 777k already in the pot. We got 520 behind, so a good sized bet. And the river is an ace, so we miss our flush, but we hit an ace, which is great. But nevertheless, I think we should jam here most of the time. What cards would be bad for jamming? Well, all kinds of straight cards like 3, 4, 5, 8 are good cards for us. Maybe like a 10 or a 9 or a jack is not that good and might not convince him to fold a king here. But yeah, with our hand, you would also be blocking his flush draws, a lot of them. So yeah, I think an ace is just the perfect card to shove, but we should also be shoving a high percentage here, because he's shown a lot of weakness, and even if he has a weak king, he might be willing to fold it anyway. But let's see. Yeah, the villain checks for the third time. So I'm not sure if I'd be shoving here 100% of the time. But I guess so, yeah. I guess given how the hand played out, shoving here is the best option. And actually with an ace falling on the river, we really like the ace, because yeah, it gives us a lot of equity. So we could actually check behind this hand or bet smallish to try and extract value, but shoving is good. I like the shove. And the villain actually folds, so we don't get to find out what he had. But it's likely that he had a flush draw or a weak king like king 9 or king 8 or king 5, this type of hand. So if a jack or a 10 falls on the river and we shove, I think it's still quite likely that he's folding here, but we don't know what he had, so yeah. That'll be it for this hand. What did you guys think about it? Did you think the hero played it well, or did you think what I said about the hand made sense? Post your thoughts below, please, and subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.